Inala values its education as a gateway to better life. In 2007, we were the recipient of Education Queensland's State Schools of Tomorrow program. Not too many years ago, we received $49 million for renewal. Each of our schools has been totally transformed into state-of-the-art, well-resourced facilities. We have new educational opportunities, advancing student skills, knowledge, creativity. After the Schools of Tomorrow program, our student numbers increased, and NAPLAN results and OP scores went up significantly. Education Queensland has recently invested millions to establish a trade skills centre at Inala High School. Providing students with an access to industry pathways is always a good way to help our students get into the workforce. Inala boasts its own TAFE, which has been just recently expanded. Teaching courses in English, communication and numeracy, skills for employment and further training are part of that facility. Our TAFE is growing simply because the enrolments are increasing. Adult education is supported by the Inala Library, as well as making available the latest reading materials and computers. They have early learning programs to get children reading. Where you can live can be a barrier to a job, where employers look at your postcode and make a judgment. With the hard work of our community leaders, elected members, that stigma has changed. Employment has been a challenge for Inala, but with our great education facilities, employment services and ready for work programs, more residents now have the opportunities to help secure jobs.
But with Inala, I think it's more community based and like family based. So like with talking to other students around other schools, I've found that like my cohort at least is more closer than other cohorts that I've found around in other suburbs and other areas. So I think like at our school, the strong point of our school is the community and the family vibe to it. The school and staff, they encourage it, but mostly it stems from the students because we're a very multicultural school. I'm going to uni at the end of this month to study a Bachelor of Advanced Science, and I'm going to major in Biomedical Science. So then after that, I've already got accepted into the Doctor of Medicine program at UQ. The teachers at our school are probably one of the best teachers out of a school. They go out of their way, they work after hours for us, and I've experienced that firsthand myself. The teachers are the ones that are constantly bringing opportunities to us. Science teacher, she sent me an email that had a flyer about this science internship, and I applied for it, and I got in for the UQ one, and what it does is it allowed me to work alongside a PhD candidate and run their lab with them. I find it a really small school, but that benefits us students because we have small classrooms, one-on-one time contact, and just ultimately better relationships with our teachers, and we enjoy being there more than if we were in the bigger school. They knew that some students weren't wanting an OP pathway, and that's most of Glenalla, there's nothing wrong with that, they want to chase another pathway. And so with Glenala's response to that was that Trade Skills Centre. So they built that, and a lot of students that I know have graduated out of that with certificates in engineering, mechanic work, logistics, so it's really helping a lot of the students at my school.